Is it for console? Here they come crying like we ain't said it 10,000 times. Can't y'all make it work on PS5? Not unless your joystick run low outline. Is it for console?
Welcome back to the Roughneck Modding Crew YouTube channel. If you have not, please give a like and a subscribe. Also, we can be found on Facebook, itch.io, Discord, and Patreon if you would like to be a supporter. This helps pay for the mods and keeps them flowing. Today we're going to look at the CM bed pack that was updated for the Super Duty. This is a PC only, and you will need interactive controls or IC controls. We will find this pack in the miscellaneous store, or you can always go over here and click your downloads and come down, and you should find the bed pack in alphabetical order. So as you can see, I have the custom pickup truck bed pack on here. That is the Lizard one, and this is the CM bed pack, which is what we are going to look at today. So when we go into the CM bed pack, it has all the same beds as previously released on a console, except for a bunch more options, and we are going to go and look at some of them options so you have a better understanding on how to use it. So we're going to go out of here, and one of the things that you will have to do with this particular bed pack is you will have to map some controls. So we are going to go into our main menu, we're going to go into controls, and we are going to scroll down until we find the CM bed pack. Now this bed will share the same controls as the T880 service truck. The only difference is the T880 uses a winch style rope for the crane, where this one here will have its own crane, and I will demonstrate that. So as you can see, you can find it in the CM bed pack, and it has hook, rotate right, left, and lower, and hook and raise hook. So we're going to go back and we're going to take a look at the truck. So one of the first things you're going to notice is the bed is now full of IC. Once you get close to it, you click the IC, you open this up, you're going to have some hand tools throughout the toolbox here. Just some stuff to give it a little bit more IRL. And you can go through and see what all tools are available. Now if you come up to this drawer right here, you can open that up. And now you have your service function on your PC. You can open that up, and it sets up your service function. And just like always, you can make the cones go away if you so desire. And then once you come back over here, you can go ahead and close that up. We are going to take and look at the compartments here and just kind of give you guys a general idea of some of the things that are in them. So if we open this compartment up, you're going to have some tools in there that you're able to use, some grinders and what have you. Come back here to this cabinet, and you are going to notice that this service bed now supports a crane. And if we take and hit this is going to put our pads on them. We'll go ahead and put them on now because I'm going to demonstrate some things on it here in a little bit. You also notice that you now have a chainsaw holder. So if we go to the chainsaw, and I back up a little bit here. Now this takes a little bit sometimes because of the tension belts, but now you can place your chainsaw in there. Come back here, we have a working welder. I'm going to take and go into my main settings and turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear the welder as I turn it on. I keep my volume down for my videos so you guys can hear me. And let's see if we can't find the correct place. So we're going to turn my volume up a little bit, and we'll demonstrate what it sounds like when it starts to stop. Then we'll come back in and turn my volume back down. So I went and turned the truck off so you could hear me. So that is a look of what the welder is capable of doing, and there will be future updates as the game progresses on that. As some of you guys remember, in 22 we was able to simulate using welding rod, and as the game updates we will be able to do that. Once again, this is like the Lizard bed. You are able to put a fuel cell in the back and it will attach. We come on over here to this side, and once again we'll open this up, and once again you are going to notice that there is a chainsaw holder. So we're going to go ahead and throw another chainsaw in here, and like I said, sometimes you have to mess with that because of the tension belts. But once you play with it a little bit, you will get the gist of it. And we open this up, and there you go. So now we go into this right here, and if you come down to this drawer, you will notice that there is some places to put your marking paint for your trees. So if I go to my marking paint and I hit my R, I'm using keyboard because I do not have it on my controller. And now you have stowed your marking paint away. Once again, there's some odds and ends tools over here that you can look at in the toolbox. As you get the mod, you can go through it and look and see what you have found. So with that being said, now we are going to go into the truck, and I am going to demonstrate the crane. When you go into the truck, you want to make sure that you are on group number 2. Start it up. One of the first things you're going to have to do is you are going to have to unfold your crane, and you will notice that the cable is in the upright position, but as I hit my unfold, the cable comes down. Now that the cable has came down and you are in the unfold position, you have the ability to put your outriggers down. And now we have the ability to work our crane. So now you can go lift some big bags or whatever you have that you want to lift. And remember that this truck is not going to lift the world. It's just a small truck, but that gives you a little bit more realism. Now, one thing we are going to notice about this bed, we are going to go in the store and we are going to talk about this particular bed for a minute. So when I go into the store, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to go to my CM beds, and I am going to come over here to the service body. In the service body, you notice that you have the choice of accessories of being none. You have the contractor package, as we can see. And on a contractor package, you can put single fenders or dual fenders, and that is going to widen the bed out. And then we can go into service. That gives you a little compressor and some other stuff there. Once again, you have service and you have dual. Now the next one is going to be service crane only, and as you can see, it says dual only, and the purpose for that is because the crane does not fit up there. As you can see, the bedside is too short and the crane is overhanging. But if we go into dual configuration, now everything fits as it should. So you will only be able to use this body in the dual configuration, so you'll need a dually like I've got in game. So now we come out of here, we're going to go and look at some of the other stuff. You guys had requested some different colors, so as in the dump bed, there you've got some different colors. You're able to throw your chrome in there now. And it also, these boxes will open. Once again, you have the choice to put a couple paint cans in there for your tree markings. And we close that one, we'll come around and we'll look at the next side here. As we open that up, you've got some odds and ends in there as well. Once again, there's the light bar, and on this particular bed, he put you a chainsaw holder up here. That way you can stow away your chainsaw for transportation. Now we come over here, we look at this. So this one is set up. Once again, you've got tools. You got a service option, just the same as the other bed. And you can close the door. Now on this one, he made it so you can open the toolbox up there. And I believe it's this cabinet here. If you're pulling your horse trailer, nope, that one's got the chainsaw and cones in it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong bed. It's this one here. I believe it's this cabinet here. We've got paint cans. There we go. So on this one here, if you've got it hooked up for your horse trailer, once again, you can take and put your brush away. And you guys will go through these and you will find more stuff as you progress. Like I said, this is just a quick little video to show how they work. once again, chainsaw holder. And we'll go over to the hot shot bed. Once again, the hot shot bed is for dually only. It only comes in a dually configuration. It does not do the single fenders. There, he's got 2 paint cans and a horse brush. On this one, we'll take a quick look around. Chainsaw, paint cans, brush. So as you can see, he tried to keep them all pretty much in the same order. And this bed pack will be on HIO. This, once again, is the Super Duty bed pack updated. All links and subscriptions will be left down below in the comments section, description section, I'm sorry. So if you have any questions, as always, you can reach out and talk to us. Thanks for being part of the Roughneck Morning crew.
Rich ain't easy, but I do it anyway. Sipping on cold red, working every day.